Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Seth. Seth's from LA in the USA. So let's see what Seth has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello Seth.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you very much. Thanks for taking the time to do the interview with me.
Absolutely. I'm honored that you would ask in the first place.
Very good. So tell me, where are you from?
So I was born in Boston, grew up in New York City, and then I tell people I became an adult in LA.
Amazing. And I believe you are based in South Africa right now.
Yeah, I'm currently in South Africa. My husband's mother-in-law is sick with cancer again, and we are here for the treatments. So we'll be going back in June, mid-June, to LA.
Oh, sorry to hear that, sorry.
It's okay. She's gonna get through it. She's gonna heal. She's gonna be great.
Very good, very good. And where in South Africa are you based in right now?
So, I mean, we're in a province called the Free State. It's about 4 hours southeast of Johannesburg,
Okay.
in the middle of the country.
Yeah, very good. And before we start the game, just tell me, what do you do for a living?
I am an intuitive business coach, an HR advisor, intuitive medium, self-help author, and intuitive healer.
Oh wow, amazing! I would like before we start the game, I was checking your Facebook profile and I saw a beautiful phrase over there that I'd like you to. It says, "I am a healer. I help successful people find their happy again. Let me help you find your smile." Tell me a little bit about it.
So my vision in this world is to inspire the world to smile from the inside. So to heal from what they're going through and smile from the inside. And that corresponds essentially to finding happiness again. So the people I work with, I mostly work with CEOs, celebrities, and executives to, as you said, extraordinary, successful people, either build a better legacy. So from an intuitive perspective, I help them make better decisions, or I take them through kind of my own program of helping people to become so aware of their own healing process that it becomes so easy to start healing from their current traumas, challenges, and their past traumas and challenges.
Very good. Amazing. I love that. Amazing. Right, Seth. So welcome to William and the Magic Box. So I've got here my best friends, full of random fun questions, okay? So I'm just gonna play some music now just for us to get a bit in the mood before the first question. Ready?
Yeah, ready.
Let's do it. Right, Seth, ready for the first question.
Yes.
Right, the first question is, what's the biggest difference between you and your husband?
That's an interesting, I'm thinking fast on my feet. I would say that he is very calm and collected all the time. And then when he gets upset, watch out. Whereas I think I'm all over the place all the time. But then when something major happens, I'm calm and collected.
Very good. And how long you guys been together for?
We've been together for almost 3 years.
Great. Ready for the second question?
Yes.
Let's do it. Hey Seth, let's get another question for you. Next question is, what's the biggest risk have you ever taken?
I think standing up to the Zetas cartel in Mexico probably would be the biggest risk I've ever taken. They wanted to get the car that I was in, and we have an armored vehicle, and I basically stood in front of the vehicle, and with 6 guns on me, I told them no, and it's a long story. But they, I threatened them with my good friend Lieutenant in the area, and they took off within, I mean, it was an hour-long standoff, but in the end, I threatened them with my friend, and they took off. So that's probably the biggest risk.
When was it? When was it?
August of 2010.
Wow. I'm sure you didn't have too much time to think about it. Just kind of follow your intuition, did it?
Well, I mean, I had to, it was an hour long, like, struggle. So I definitely had time to think about it, but I was like, you know, you're not going to get the car today.
Very brave you are.
Very brave, I don't know.
Oh my God, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Wow, that's amazing. Next question, let's do that. Right, before the next question, so now you said you are based in LA right now. Like
Yes.
not right now, but yeah. And
Yeah.
what's the best part of living in LA in your opinion?
It's probably too easy to say weather because it's beautiful there, you know, between like 15 and 40 all year long. So it's really, really amazingly gorgeous. I love too the aspect of that fact that I can be at a beach, be hiking a mountain, be skiing all within a 2-hour radius, like downhill skiing. So yeah.
All right.
That's what I'll say.
Very good. Next question for you is, tell me a negative thing that happened to you that came out as a positive thing in the end.
There are so many from my life. I mean, that's why I do the work that I do as a healer, you know? I think being diagnosed with cancer when I was 27, 26, I think that, you know, the whole process was a huge process to go through. I had friends, family support, and, you know, going through kind of a process of healing, I realized that life is very short and precious, and how day goes by that I don't look for and find joy in every way.
It's okay to talk about it? Are you okay to talk about it? Or
Of course.
yeah?
Of course.
Okay. The day when, how long did it take for you to get over it? Since the day when you find out until the very end when you kind of, okay, I'm free of it.
You mean emotionally? I would say, here's the thing. I believe that we as humans can heal completely from everything. When I say that, that doesn't mean that I don't get triggered. So it probably took about a year or two for me to emotionally come back to or get to a new normal in my life at that point. I can say, however, I still get nervous when I go to the oncologist, and I still get nervous when I go to the dermatologist. I have really bad skin cancer on my back. And so, you know, there's always going to be triggers, right? But it probably took about a year or two to get to the point where I could go to the doctor by myself or the oncologist by myself, you know?
Good. Next question for you, Seth. Let's do it. Right, next question for you.
Yes.
How to describe a perfect, healthy relationship?
I would say communication, trust, commitment, love, passion, laughing together, traveling together, experiencing life together, being trapped in a COVID pandemic for a long time and not killing each other. I think that's a sign of a healthy relationship.
That's for sure, I agree. If you manage to be out of this time together, you will love each other forever, that's for sure.
Right.
You're meant to be forever together.
Absolutely.
Right, let's get another question, Seth. Let's do it. Right, before the next question, tell me, besides the weather, what do you like the most of South Africa so far?
Oh, wow. I think the people have been pretty amazing. I'm in an Afrikaans speaking part of the country, so I'm learning Afrikaans. It's my 6th or 7th language again, and so if I make a mistake or something, everyone's very excited that I'm trying to speak, and then they switch to English and they're very sweet. Other than that, my husband and I took a hike, which was supposed to be 7 kilometers, ended up being 13 kilometers, and then we got lost in the night at the end. It was just the most beautiful, amazing day because there were all sorts of animals, zebras, all sorts of like hoodoos, huge animals running around. So I think the experience of animals here is just incredible.
Is your first time there, or have you been before with him?
I was here about a year and a half ago, so this is my second time here.
All right. Next question for you is, if I would ask your best friend right now to define yourself in a positive word and a negative word, what him or her would tell me?
I think they would say I'm loyal, I'm unique, I'm original, especially with my hair now. I am funny, which I never thought I was growing up, but people tell me I'm funny. They would say that I give special attention to whoever I'm with, and I'm always there for them. Negatives, they would probably say I'm a perfectionist. They'd probably say that I'm a little OCD, or a lot OCD, depends on who you ask. And they probably would say they want to see me more.
Oh. Next question for you. Okay, so you said that you left. How old were you when you left Boston?
I graduated high school when I was 16, so 16, yeah.
I've been there, by the way. I've been there once. Last time I went to America. Yes, I went to Boston. Beautiful. I stayed there for 4 days, and we went to Cape Cod as well.
Oh, neat, nice.
Provincial, yeah. It's the gayest city I ever been in my life.
Ever. It's amazing. Yeah.
Right. So for the next question, what do you miss the most about Boston?
I actually don't miss Boston. I miss my family most, but I miss New York though every day. I was in New York from 16 to like 26, right before I moved to LA. So I miss New York every day, and I miss the ambition, the energy there, the attitude there, the realism there, the pragmatism there, the efficiency. Yeah, I could go on and on. I do miss New York every day of my life.
I see. And did you change? Did you move to LA just regards work or more opportunities? What's the reason?
Actually, it's a little more scandalous than that. I broke up with someone. Actually, we were going to move there together, and then we broke up, and then I just kind of left. And it was a good time for me to really become an adult. Yeah, and I always had this yearning and this something inside me that I wanted to help people heal, and I didn't know how to do it. So I kept thinking maybe if I was an actor, singer, whatever, I could do that. But then I realized that's not, like, it's in the books that I write, and it's in the speaking engagements that I do, and it's in every connection that I make. That's where the special feeling is, you know, and to continue helping the world.
Good. Next question for you is,
yes.
If you could have a superpower, what that would be and why?
It's always an interesting question, because I already do kind of have superpowers, because I can connect with the dead and our deceased loved ones. I can tap into you and tell you what your future, your past is going to be or was. I can also speak with animals, like living or dead. So, but I either want invisibility or time travel. Yeah.
How old were you when you experienced that gift that you have?
So my entire life I've been feeling things about people, but it wasn't until I actually published my first book, and I rolled over from my boyfriend at the time, and I said I deserve so much better, and I really literally broke a pattern of dating unavailable men that couldn't love me the way I wanted to be. So it was literally maybe 2013-ish that I started my journey and it was a crazy journey. It took me about another 9 or 10 months to start coming out again for the second time in my life, you know. So it's been about 8 years, I think. Yeah. And it's the gift that keeps on coming too. So like every year or two, there's something else that I discover that I can do. So first was mediumship, then it was like psychic work and intuitive work. Then it was like baby readings. So I did a lot of prenatal readings. Then it was animal communication. Now it's energy healing. I mean, it's just, you know, whoever I'm working with or whoever God, universe still has plans for me, you know.
It's a beautiful gift. Very beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lot of responsibility, but I love it. I love it.
Good. Are you enjoying the show so far?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Great. Let's get another question for you. Right, Seth. So before the next question, tell me a little bit about your book.
So I actually I have 3 books coming out in the next 6 months. So my first book is currently entitled "How I Learned to Smile from the Inside," and you can get that on Amazon in most countries. And it's a book for people that have lost their smile, and it's a book for people who want to become aware of how to heal in the 21st century, this crazy modern world that we live in, and how to heal from modern obstacles and challenges and loss. The follow-up book is going to be called like "From Grief to Grace," and that's going to be, as I told you, like helping people heal from past traumas that continue to show their ugly heads, you know. And then I have a children's book coming out, which I'm very excited. It's called "Finn and the Ferocious Flu," and that's a story about a family going through a pandemic, like a flu pandemic, and how they all each have their own healing process throughout process, right? And then I have the next book that'll be coming out there at the end of this year is going to be, I think it's going to be called "Unhappy." I'm not quite sure yet what it's going to be called, but it's helping extraordinary people find happiness again. So, thanks for asking.
Amazing.
Thanks.
Right, is that a dream you always had?
Yeah, you know, yes. I had 8 books in my mind, and now I have probably like 24 books in my mind. So, and it's not just about books, it's also about speaking engagements and traveling around the world and learning more languages. But I think affecting the world and inspiring people to take a look at themselves, become more aware, go through processes, trust the process, and come out on the other side smiling, you know, like, and finding joy every day. That's been my dream.
Good, beautiful. Another question for you, Seth.
Yes.
Next question for you. Let's do it. What is your idea of a perfect day?
I'd say getting up, being intimate with my husband, going to the beach, maybe doing a little, perhaps a microdose or some other type of expanded consciousness, right? Meditation work, breathing work, whatever. And then going out for a lovely dinner, which we haven't been able to do in obviously 14 months. And yeah, and then just kind of cuddling on the couch at night, watching a cute little romantic comedy. And yeah, I think that's like a perfect day. So.
Very good, very romantic. I like it. Another question for you, Seth. Okay, Seth, as I can see, you're so proud and it's your life as being a healer. But tell me, what is if there is any challenge part of it being a healer? There is any negative side or something that you find you struggle a bit to be? If there's any negativity or challenge of being a healer, in your opinion?
Yeah, so I actually feel like being a successful person in the intuitive world, mediumship world, or healing world, I feel like a lot of people are okay with not being financially secure, and I want to be financially abundant, right? So, so charging people is always an interesting question. You know, like how much do you charge people? And I find that I just don't believe in being someone who doesn't make a lot of money, or and it's a gift that we have. So there's some critiques and feedback that I receive on, like, that's too expensive or that's so expensive, and I'm like, yeah, but you're getting an incredible, like, it's not me really. I'm just a vehicle or a vessel or an interpreter or a translator, So that's one thing. I don't really see negative spirits or negative sides. Like, my husband kind of has the ability to see negative energy and that sort of stuff, so I don't really see that. I think what else is the challenge? And then just finding clients is always, like, I love referrals, and that's how I work. So I don't market myself. So it's a little challenging sometimes, because I'm not a marketer, so I don't. I know what I'm good at, Yeah.
Okay, great. Next question for you is,
Yeah.
what's the most beautiful thing someone ever had done for you?
It could be something they said. Could be something they said, or
It could be, yeah, something beautiful that you find.
I remember once I lived in Ecuador for a year. That's how I learned my Spanish. And I remember there were two beautiful sisters, and they lived right down the street from me. And we became best friends, and it was at the very end of our year together that both of them, within like 2 days, had told me that a couple days before they met me, they had asked for an angel from God, or for, like, a sign from God to help them in their life. And they both told me that I was that, that angel, or I was that sent from the God. And I think that's the most beautiful thing that's ever been said or happened.
That's for sure. Wow, beautiful. Next question for you, Seth. Let's do it.
Okay.
Right, tell me something. Did you always have the support of your family regarding your gift?
So the first time I came out as, liking men, I had a lot of support, from friends and family. The second time I came out with my gifts, that was a little bit more challenging. Some of my friends couldn't quite get their heads around it. And my family, I think some of them still to this day don't believe that I can do it. They believe in the greats of the world, like, oh yeah, that person's a medium, that person's intuitive, blah, blah, blah. But they don't believe that I can do it necessarily. So, they definitely support me in it, but not as much as they support me in everything else. But I think all of my friends have come around. And I just think it's a couple family members that still might not even know, or I guess I say distant relatives, but I don't hide it on Facebook or social. So yeah, I think that's been a slow process.
I understand. It's interesting. I had someone on the show as well a few weeks ago. I was doing. It's not out yet, his interview. But I had a shoot with someone as well, and he's from Manchester in UK. Okay. So yeah, I'm still in the process of editing. I've got like over 100 to edit, but So we talk a lot about that as well. And he was mentioned something like about their family support and everything. I'll let you know when it goes out, so you can connect. Absolutely.
Yeah, please.
Next question for you is: if you could be a character in a movie, who that would be and why?
Harry Potter, hands down. There's not even a question in my mind. Yes, his search for the truth, and his consistency and loyalty and bravery and ethics and morals is just everything I aspire to be in a human. Yeah.
Very good. I got to see a few years ago. I was working in a hotel and I saw the ginger one. What's his name? The ginger actor. I forgot. Yeah, I saw him in the hotel at the time, like 7 years or 8 years ago. I was like, I know this guy from somewhere. Right, Seth. Let's get another question for you. Let's get it. Okay, Seth, next question for you is, what three things are you most grateful for?
Wow. I would say breathing, sleeping, and my friends and my husband, friends, and family.
Very good. I have three questions left for you.
Okay.
Let's do it. I don't know if you realize this music is in Portuguese, yeah, but she says a lot, flying angel. She says a lot, flying angel. I love it.
Beautiful.
Next question for you is, where do you see yourself living when you retire?
Well, right now I'm actually redoing my vision board for 2021, and so I have a Tuscan villa. So I feel like it's going to be split between Southern California and my Tuscan villa.
Cool. So you already organized yourself for that?
Yeah. I mean, I know exactly where I want to live, between which cities I want to live. You know, I just need the place.
Two questions left.
Okay.
Right, Seth, before the next question, tell me, and what's the most challenging part of living in LA, in your opinion?
I can say from getting from point A to point B, because getting from point A to point B could take 10 minutes or could take an hour.
Right.
That's is one of the most challenging. Also, finding mutual people with the same mindset as myself. Like I tend to be New Yorkers, so all of my friends are usually foreigners or from outside of California. But I think finding amazing friends takes a minute in LA.
How long have you been there for, by the way?
Oh, that dates me. Like 15 years, I think.
Cool. Next question for you is, what have you learned during this lockdown in the world is facing right now? Something special, something new?
Well, I'm also in HR. I think I mentioned at the beginning.
Yeah.
So from an HR perspective, I've always thought that companies should be more virtual. and now I got my wish. What have I learned? I have learned that everyone is so unique. You know, even experiencing a universal conflict, we all have our own each individual process that we go through, even though it's a universal issue. That was fascinating to me. I also learned that people are more honest now, I think. I think because of time, because they're home, and also I believe that relationships, the true nature of relationships, has been exposed. Whether they're,
agree.
I don't want to say healthy or maybe they should go their own separate ways. I think it's become more abundantly clear. Yeah.
Good. Ready for the last one?
Yes.
Let's do it. Last question for you, Seth, from LA. Last question for you is, tell us something that you have done that you feel very proud of yourself.
Every day, I thank the universe or God or whoever I believe in for giving me and blessing me with gifts, you know, like these superhero gifts, if you will. And something I'm very proud of is the fact that this year will be my last year in HR. Like I will never do human resources again. Maybe, well, never is a strong word. It won't be my main kind of source of income. So that's switching as we speak. And so I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that happening because the way I feel when I work with someone is very grounded and calm and serenity and equanimity. I mean, serene peace. Like, it makes me feel like I'm doing my purpose. Yeah. So that's what I'm proud of.
Cool. Right, Seth, not the end yet. Let's play now the quick thinking game. So I'm going to give away some words and you just tell me one word that comes to your mind, okay?
Nervous. Okay.
You okay, Char? You are so easy. I'm sure it's going to be very easy for you.
Okay.
Right, let's start with family.
Friends.
Money.
Abundance.
Love.
Husband.
Life.
L'chaim.
Sex.
Goodness gracious me.
Ooh, I like that. Politics.
Thank God Trump is gone.
Like that. Religion.
A Jewish star that I own from my great grandmother.
Fear.
The opposite of fear is love. That's what I think about.
Friendship.
Best friends. Yeah.
Desire.
Pineapple? I don't know why that.
I love pineapple. Regrets.
Regrets. None. I'm trying to think of a word that comes to my mind, but get rid of regrets. That's what I would say.
Success.
Four-time international bestseller. That's what I'm going for in the next year.
Great. Wish.
Wish, like make a wish.
Oh, yeah, no. If I say wish, what comes to your mind? What's the first word that's into your head when I say wish?
Wish comes to my mind, like a Disney wishing well.
Happiness.
Just around the corner.
Amazing. I like that. Wow. And if I tell you New York, one word.
Oh, home.
LA.
Ooh. Transitory.
Right. And next one now. Healer. One word.
Exhale.
And the last one now. Smile.
Oh, joy.
Good. Very good. Seth, let's pretend now I'm going to meet your lovely husband and I'm going to ask your lovely husband, tell me something beautiful about Seth and tell me something that you can't stand about him, something negative. What he would say?
God, he's in the other room. Let's see. What positive? I think he would say that I have this amazing way to connect with anyone and everyone wherever we go, no matter what language we're in. I think he would also say that I manifest a lot of what I want and what's on my vision board. That's the reason I'm actually doing it, to make it loftier goals. And annoying, he would say that I chew like lentil chips too loudly, that I can be kind of a crazy OCD person, and that I'm definitely unique. And like, not, unique,
Great.
Good. Awesome.
Okay, Seth, let's play now Seth in the magic box and you can ask me a question. Right, Seth, you can ask me a question now.
Any question?
Any question?
Just one?
I'll let you ask two then. If you want to.
What's your vision for your life? Or
my vision, I think life, as you mentioned before, I think life is a gift. It's a gift that I think every morning when I wake up, I'm so grateful that I'm able to have another day full of happiness, challenge, positivity, negativity. And I think that I face every day as a gift, as a way, as an opportunity for us to be a better person and to learn out of our mistakes and just to enjoy life and realize that we are here for a reason and let's make the best of it. I think for me that's the purpose of life. And I just the way that we can express ourselves and just understand that we need to go through up and downs, and both of them is part of our beautiful journey of life.
Nice, lovely. Where do you want to retire?
Wow, when I retire, actually, oh my God. Okay, I want to retire the same, close where you live, so I can come to visit you.
I love it. Adorei.
Yeah, but yes, actually, I would like to retire in a place where I can be in touch with nature, where I can, when I can just sit down in the afternoon, just feel the, what I mean, the beautiful vibe of the nature, and read like a book, and just enjoy the most I can. And just looking back in life, oh my God, I'm so grateful to be here. So that's some place where I'd like to retire. That's for sure. And if I have like a good neighbor like you around, I can pop in sometime, just say hello and learn more and more.
I love it.
Seth, did you have a good time?
Awesome. It was fun. So much fun.
Thanks so much. Thanks for taking the time and do the interview with me. And before you go, if you don't mind to share a positive quote or positive message, something that inspires you.
I think that a lot of people get trapped in their emotions when they're healing from something. So one of my biggest things that I say to people is the only way through the emotions is to actually go through them. And I think on top of that, once you've gone through the emotions, it's about learning and reflecting upon that which you'll do better, that which you won't do, and that which you could do the next time around something happens.
Great. I like that. I really like it. All the best. It was a pleasure.
Awesome.
Regards to your husband, keep in touch. All right?
All right.
Take care.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much. Okay. Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why do you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.